Step-by-step guide to grow aquatic moss using dry start or yogurt method. These are the rocks I used this method on before to grow moss. Now, you can see that the moss starting to grow. This is Java moss, most common moss in aquarium trade. This is what we need: moss, scissor, driftwood or rock, yogurt, small soft brush. Determine the quantity how much moss you need, because small amount of moss is enough to cover large part of the rock or driftwood. Chop or cut the moss very fine, or do it very briefly in a blender. Cutting will take some time, so you can use a blender to chop the moss. After that, take a small cup and add this chopped moss to it. Then a teaspoon of yogurt and mix it using small brush. This is the mixture. But it's not mixed well, so again, I start mixing. Don't make it too wet, but also not too dry. My mixture is too dry, so I add some water. I start mixing again. This is the final mixture. Now take a clean stone or driftwood. Today I'm going to use a stone. Now start spreading the mixture over the areas where you want the moss to grow, using a soft brush. Cover the areas without any empty space. Then I start applying this mixture to another stone. Now, moss spread all over the stones. Allow the stone to dry for a few minutes to remove excess moisture, but not in direct sunlight. Then place the moss-covered stones in a transparent container or an empty tank. I'm using old fish tank and it covered with transparent foil. Now, you can see the driftwood I prepared using this method. Moss growing well all over the driftwood. Before placing new mossy stones, I spray some water on the driftwood to increase the moisture level. Now place mossy stones in the tank. Finally, cover the tank or container with transparent foil or a transparent lid. Place a good lamp or aquarium light over it. Also can place the tank where moss can get in out light, but not in direct sunlight. Important tips: take the lid off or foil and spray the water twice a day, but don't keep it too wet, otherwise you get mold. Remove the foil or lid 10 minutes for a day to bring fresh air. Nutrients are not necessary, but if you see deficiencies, you can add only very small quantities.